Today I'm here with my grandpa, who I call Sia, and he'll be explaining how he went from being a Buddhist to becoming a born-again Christian. So Sia, could you explain what happened?
Yeah, I will. When I was practicing Buddhism, certain questions that were arising in my mind, I couldn't understand why those things were, and I was worried over this, and it gave me a desire and a thirst to know the truth.
Yeah.
So by and by, as I was thinking and reading little books on Christianity, I knew that there's something like a very powerful pull for me to that Christian way of living.
Yeah.
Not the harem-scarum kind of living that I was going through before that, partying and sing songs and all that. But I want to separate myself and to know the Lord.
Yeah.
I went to Saudi Arabia to better my prospects. So I went there, and from the day I went there, I had to do some work, office work. I did all what I had to do. I was feeling miserable. So I cried unto the Lord, Lord, please help me to get home. Please take control of my life. Then I saw, to my mind's eye, I saw the Lord, and I heard the humble voice of the Lord. Do not worry, do not fear. I will help you to get back.
Yeah.
That was the turning point of my life.
Wow.
And then I came home. Yeah.
So now you married Nana when Nana was a born-again Christian.
Yes, I married her.
And you were a Buddhist.
Yeah.
So how did her being a born-again Christian affect you in your marriage? And
no, I was very happy to see her. I was drawn to her for humility, her kindness, and her way of conducting herself every day on her knees praying. So as I went on, then in a nutshell, I knew what Jesus was, because she took me to her church, and there they gave the message about Jesus, and I came out of the meeting victorious. I went there very worried, and I came out like my questions and all that were on my mind were answered. So gradually I began to understand and read the Bible and got to know the Lord. Yeah. That is how then so many other miracles took place in my life. Yeah. But that was the main change that came over me.
The first thing.
After marrying a Christian girl.
Wow. So after becoming a Christian, could you share a story or an example of how God has worked in your life?
Yes. God has worked through signs, wonders and miracles in my life after becoming a Christian.
Yeah.
That is very important in my life, and still I am serving the Lord, and that's how it goes. Even my children and grandchildren, some were married to Buddhists, and they all are serving the Lord today.
Yeah.
From the oldest to the youngest, serving the Lord, which is a joy for our family. Is Jesus and Jesus only. Oh yes, I can give an example. Especially the healing part of it is a miracle that took place in my life. By the grace of God, I have got healing into my system. I had little ailments, and some were little ones, and there were major issues. All have been healed, and God has blessed me.
Wow.
That's how it is.
Yes. Now, if you were to choose one hymn, what would that hymn be? And could you provide give an explanation of what that hymn means?
Oh yes, the one hymn that I would choose is, I rather have Jesus than silver or gold. I rather be His than have riches untold. I rather have Jesus than houses or lands. I rather am drawn to Jesus by His nail-pierced hands than to be the king of a vast domain, or be held in sin's dread sway. I rather have Jesus than anything this world affords today. Another verse, but that is one of the key hymns that I love.
Yeah. Wow. Yeah, it's a nice hymn. It's a classic hymn.
Yeah, classic hymn.
Yeah. So now, if this, like, is there anything which you would like to share with those who are watching? Yeah, any message or?
Yeah, I'd like to share a message that it is Jesus and Jesus only. That is, I have experienced that, and I would like to share that with the public, anyone who listens, that Jesus is Lord. Yeah. There's no other truth. He's a living Christ who helps us in times of need. In every area of our lives have been touched by the Lord. So He is and He will be forever with us. Even after death, we'll be with Him.
Yeah, definitely.
That's not it's quite different.
Yeah, it's a wonderful thing to hear. It's the truth. Yeah, so thank you, Sia, for taking the time to have this conversation. I really enjoyed it, and I hope the audience, I mean those who are watching, that you enjoyed it, and thank you for watching it. And yeah.
Thank you, Andre. I really enjoyed this interview with you.
No problem, it was my pleasure.
Yeah, so I really enjoyed that, and your presence, your mother and sister, it's a joy for us.
Yes, thank you.
And a joy to know that all of you are serving the Lord, that small youngest in the family is also serving the Lord.
Yeah, yeah.
That gives joy to our hearts.
Yes. And so thank you, Sia, for taking the time to have this conversation. I really enjoyed it, and it's such a blessing. So thanks everyone for watching. We wish you blessings in Lord Jesus' name, and have a wonderful week. God bless you. Bye.